I don't know.
Chains by Boss. Chains by Boss is now the official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. If you need your custom cowboy chains, you go to Chains by Boss. You can find them on any of your social media. You can find them on TikTok, Chains by Boss on TikTok. You can find them also on Instagram, Chains by Boss, and you can also find them on Facebook. Chains by Boss will deliver the hottest new cowboy chains for you, and we recognize them as our official Cowboy Podcast sponsor. Thanks. And always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast would love to welcome Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. Vosqueros Game has all your custom stickers, your custom towels, your custom tumblers, anything you need to represent your team, such as those Dallas Cowboys or even those hated San Francisco 49ers. Vosqueros Gangs have you. You can find them on all social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the show. As always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Dominion Custom Clothing. Cowboy fans, if you need your custom suits, your custom sportswear, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company for you. Dominion Custom Clothing also offers a free mobile service to your home, to your business for suit fittings and fabric showing. Dominion Custom Clothing has been a clothier in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the last 20 years. So if you need that suit for the night out on the town or the tuxedo for the prom or special occasions, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company you have been looking for. And as always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. From Stop 6, Texas, it's the big fella. It's Dallas Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, Cholo Town, El Paso, it's our man, 21, Armando, 21. And from the hill country of Texas, Austin, it's our man, Retrofit Sports, Hook 'em, it's Rue. And from Tucson, Arizona, the player personnel director of the Cowboy Up podcast is Kuiper AZ. And from the great state of Arizona, he's Mikey 520. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is cracking? What is cracking? Hey, man, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. Happy Christmas, boys.
To the crew. How y'all doing? Man, let me introduce everybody to y'all, man. For if this is y'all first time on the Cowboy Up podcast. To my right, to my left, to my left, to my right. My homeboy from the Hill Country of Texas. My man, Retrofit Sports. Hook 'em. It's Ruth. What's up, baby?
And it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Feels good to be back on the screen. I love seeing all your faces, and I hope y'all all had a very Merry Christmas.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. From the 915, Cholo Town, El Paso. Man, he might as well be in Mexico than Texas. This man, 21. Oh, I know. 21. 21.
What's up, fellas, man? I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope you guys didn't eat too many tamales, right? But hey, we back, man. I don't know, man. It's cool, but it's somber for me. I feel like we're in off-season mode. There you go. There we go with a little Christmas spirit, man. But we're back, man. The Cowboy Up podcast. Check us out. Like, subscribe. Tell your friends about us. Let's go, baby.
All right, man. Hey, he's right now in first place in our fantasy league. He's got a 6-point lead on me. His name is Michael. Cowboy Corner. Hi, Michael.
What's going on, you guys? Hope everyone had a good Christmas as well. And yes, I had the best tamales I've ever had in my life on Christmas Eve. I bought 5 dozen and I ate 5 dozen. All right, don't judge me. All right, they were.
Hold on, you didn't find those tamales in Kansas. You're gonna have to give us the plug.
Oh, I got them in Colorado. I called.
That was the wrong direction.
The girl was from Texas. I called my sister. I said, "Hey, you got a good tamale connection?" She goes, "Yeah, I do." I said, "How much are her tamales?" She said, "20 a dozen." I said, "I'll send you 100 on Cash App right now."
That's a good price, actually. I tell you right now, I got 100 on it. That if she's from Texas, they came from the Valley. If they're that good, they came from El Valle.
They were rojo. They were flavorful all the way through, and they were spicy. Oh my God! It was the best damn tamale in my life. Boy, for sure. They fucking came out the corn husk like tendernism.
Shout out to McAllen, Texas. Shout out McAllen, Texas. I know that's where they came from if they were that good.
I'm so jealous because I cook for the guys at work, right? Barbecue and everything. Say, well, you gotta have tamales on Christmas. It's a Texas thing. You gotta have tamales for Christmas. There's no Mexican restaurant here.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on. I'm moving back to fucking Texas. Fuck this. I'm moving back to Texas.
If I may,
it's an untapped market. You hear that? Take their asses out west.
The grease. They were wrapped in foil, and the grease soaked a cardboard box.
Oh yeah. Oh, they good there. Yeah. Oh, I know they were good there. Oh, they own that other stuff over there, bro.
Oh well. Hey man, from the ATL, man. Hey, the funk, man. It's our man. Chop. What's your point?
Whoa.
Yo. Happy holidays, fellas. How y'all doing? Happy holidays. Happy all that good stuff. Hope everybody enjoyed it and hope family came in to kind of greet you a little bit to make you even more happy, and hope everybody was safe in their travels or whatever.
Man, appreciate that.
What's
good? And my man, the player personnel director of the Cowboy Up podcast is our man, Kuiper. Z. What's up, Kite, man? How was your Christmas, baby?
Man, it was pretty good, man. You got to spend a lot of time with family, and that's really what it comes down to, is being with the loved ones.
I know. I feel you. Hey, and we got it. Hey, we got one more, man. We got an enemy in the midst. Hey, man, we got our man.
What's up? How you doing, boys? How you doing, fellas, man? How's everything going, man?
What's up, Daddy?
Hope everything had a Merry Christmas, man. How was your holidays, boys?
Good, man. Ate too much.
Good. That's the good thing.
No complaint.
Right? Yeah. I had some of the best ham I've ever had in my whole life this weekend. It was delicious.
I know the adult beverages were flowing too, so I know that was flowing.
It was a lot of adult beverages flowing.
That's good. That's good.
So look, I called Danny. So look, I said, we do got an echo somewhere, ain't it? Do y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's bad.
I'm trying to see. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure it ain't on my end. Hold on.
I don't think it's me.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna mute my mic to see if it's me. Hold on.
That wasn't you. It's been happening before you got in.
It's not you, Danny. Hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic. Do y'all hear it?
Somebody talk really loud because that's what it happens when there's a high pitch. That's when
Mike,
they
fire Matt Eberflus yesterday.
Nah, I don't.
Is that
I
loud
don't hear
enough?
it anymore. I don't hear it anymore. All right. Anyway, so man, I shot Danny a text and I say, look, man, we all in the same boat tonight. We might as well jump on here and just talk a little football. You know, we're in that bracket together. What's
Little therapy session tonight.
I'm sorry. Somebody just showed up in your back door, and I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. Since you want right
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I got backup right now. That's right.
Yeah, Danny,
that hat is famous. That hat is famous.
I couldn't let you in here by yourself, Danny. I had
I
to back my
appreciate
guy
you,
up.
brother.
He called in the cavalry, huh? The
Yes,
fact
sir.
that you didn't come in here with the
Called in the
shades
big
on
gun.
is a crime, Sneaky. The fact that you didn't come in here with the shades on and the full get up, the famous outlook. All we needed was you leaning over there. That look on your face.
Yeah,
that
press
sad
Giants fan.
person.
That's what it was.
That's
I went,
sad.
yo, it's funny how. And first off, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Hope y'all had a blessed, Christmas. Yeah, I was at the, I was at the Giants Cowboys game. Great game. This year it took y'all 5 quarters to beat us, not 2.
You're getting closer. Getting closer.
Hopefully next year will be our year, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yo, it's funny. Trash Cowboys. I woke up. It was Monday morning, and I get up to go take my morning dew. So I'm already dreading going to work because it's the day after we lose, and I'm gonna hear it at work all day, 24/7. And then he tagged me in that photo. He was like, "Sneaky Made Sports Center." I said, "Who?" I said, "Who?" I was like, "Oh, okay." So it was a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah, so I called the fellas. I said, "Look, man, it's the last regular season game for both of us. We might well join together and just have a kumbaya session." Hey, this is even Kuiper. Kuiper show. His team ain't won shit since they beat the Cowboys. Might well join on in. And so I say the Giants can't do shit right, man. They can't get a #1 pick. We
don't even. Hey, look. People said they told me today. They came to work. They said, "Man, y'all team suck." And I'm like, "No, we don't know how to suck. We don't know how to be bad. We don't know how to be horrible. We're gonna be second best at that."
So
he was gonna play that game. That Jackson Dart was gonna go down. He wasn't gonna go down without a fight. He had to win that game against the Raiders. Can't lose that game.
Yeah, because the game before they wasn't letting him be him. So this game they have to let him go all out.
So let's do this real quick, and I'm gonna start with Danny first. Danny, I want to hear your opinion on your team, man. From the expectations you guys had to what happened this year, man. What was your outlook on your team, bro?
I mean, as soon as we signed Russell, it was like okay, this is gonna be a nice little season. We're gonna have we have Neighbors and Scatterboo and all that healthy up. I thought we was gonna have a nice little season, but came off the rails a little bit. And then, the injuries came. The injury bug always comes upon us. That sneaky nose.
Yeah.
And, once Neighbors went down, Scatterbo went down, and then once the Dables got fired, it was like forget about it, man. Everything imploded. So, and then towards the end of the season, it was like, yo, what do you want the Giants to do? Lose? Tank? What? I mean, I was like, having the number one pick would be nice, yes, but I felt good for the players that we won. And the players want the players are not going to go in there and not play the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wanted that number one pick just to like dangle in front of the Jets, in front of little brother, just to try to finesse him out the picks. But we weren't gonna draft a quarterback anyways, so it was like, we're still gonna be in a good position to draft somebody good. So I wasn't too worried about it.
Okay. Snake. Okay. What was your from beginning to the end? What happened to your team this year, bro?
I went to training camp this year, and I saw the greats. I saw Carl Banks. Shout out Carl Banks, Plexico, Jesse Armstead. I mean, all the greats. And had a small conversation because they know me by now because I annoy them. And I'm like, man, this team feels different. This team feels special. And he was like, yeah, all of them, everybody. This is a special bunch. This season's gonna be different. Same song.
Same song. I recognize that song. I recognize it. So I'm gonna go to since this is the first 20 minutes is just the third session. So Kuiper, what happened to your team?
Coaching. We kept the same coaches who were dog shit last year. The one offensive coordinator who couldn't get Marvin Harrison Jr., a generational talent, the ball, who couldn't feed Trey McBride, the number one tight end this year, because of Jacoby Brissett forcing him the ball. And then it just went downhill with injuries. We lead the league in starters injured. We have about 3 or 4 of our starting offensive linemen on IR. We had our top 4 running backs are out with injuries on IR too. And about 6 defensive starters went out as well. So it was a combination of a shit show at coaching and injuries. And all I can say is I look forward to next year if the coaches are gone. That's the only solace I can take.
All right. Chop, it's actually you echoing. So, hey, Chop, if you ain't talking, mute your mic, okay? All right. So, Cowboy Corner. We know you got a hot sports opinion at all time. What happened to the Cowboys this year? What happened?
Oh man, what? Let's talk about the things that were right. I think that's a shorter list. Golly, everything was wrong about the Cowboys. The defense was just horrendous. Special teams wasn't any good. Outside of Aubrey at the first of the year, I mean Aubrey's kind of fallen off, looking like Brett Maher there and a couple of years ago, missing all those damn extra points and stuff. Aubrey, man, and a contract year that ain't good. Rookie head coach. Golly, there's just too many moving pieces. The trade deadline moves were 2 weeks too late, in my opinion. We should have done that when we played the Broncos. We should have had Quinnen Williams here. We should have had Logan Wilson here. Not playing Logan Wilson makes no sense to me. The front office don't even have answers for it. Stephen Jones looked like a total dumbass talking about why Logan Wilson didn't play any freaking snaps. I don't know. It was just a bad year. And I was very optimistic going into it. I had us beating the Eagles week 1. I knew that offense wasn't going to be the same without Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore rejuvenated, Barkley, was able to use Jalen Hurts and as a game manager. That's why that offense flowed. That's why they went to the Super Bowl. And that was a big piece for them missing. So going into that game, I shot, man, let's go. Then we let the Giants hang. And I'm sorry to the guests on the show. I'm a guest on this show as well, but it's always F the Giants 100%. My brother, my flesh and blood is a Giants fan. I swear
so
to
he
God,
found Jesus.
His umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck for 5 minutes. All right, that's what happened. And so, we let the Giants hang around. I mean, that was the telltale story of how the season was going to go. When you let the Giants hang around,
Russell,
disgusting.
You let Russ cook.
Career day.
He didn't cook. He burnt his food because they didn't win that game.
Yeah.
So we'll go with 21. 21. What happened to our boys? 21.
I'm like corner over here. I was optimistic going in, man. I said, we got Pickens now. We got, the defense. I think we were still kind of, not knowing what was going to happen there. And then we all saw what happened with Micah gone. And, it's just, we all talked about how, just like Corner said, is we should have made those moves earlier. Just things weren't going right. But I mean, I was optimistic. The way we came out with the Eagles, I felt like, okay, we hung in there, and they got a good team. And after that, I said we're gonna be all right, and it looked good, man. It looked good. I felt, obviously, the Giants. I'll be honest, I'm happy we always beat the Giants, especially because I know Sneaky gonna call me if we don't beat them, but I'm always happy we beat the Giants, right? I'm always happy, but actually,
just wait, brother. Oh my God!
So
I don't care if you get 76 straight. When we get that one, y'all better deactivate.
You're gonna hear his mouth, brother. You're gonna hear his mouth,
right?
So the Braves.
So I actually thought y'all, was gonna be good. Scatterboo, Dart. I said, okay, they're gonna have one of these young teams. I remember me and my son talking about, hey, we gotta watch, the Giants. But Giants, they gianted, right? I don't know what's the word, but gianted. So but then we go back to the Cowboys. We hung in there with the optimism as fans, and the Cowboys, man. So we stuck here, man. We kumbaya and holding hands.
Together. So
I just want to say, Bill Clinton was a really good president when he was in office. But go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know where you're going, but it's not. We'll get back to you. Rue, what happened this year, baby? What happened to us?
Man, I mean, it starts with the defense, and here's the thing. We like to pile on to Jerry. I pile on to Jerry a lot. I've said a lot of negative things about Jerry on this show. I've had my own opinions about Jerry, but I will say, as bad as this season went, because I expected to make the playoffs. I expected to be in the race for the division, which we were for about a blink of an eye, and I expected to at least get 10 wins out of this football team, even with all the question marks that we had on the defense. But yeah, the moves were late, but they were the right moves. Yeah. Pickens was a slam dunk. Javonte Williams, I'm on record. I didn't think he'd make the damn team. He had a hell of a good season. I didn't think he'd be our long-term starter at the end of the day. I didn't think it was going to be Javonte Williams. Not going into the year. George Pickens is arguably had the third best season in this entire NFL. And then Quinnen Williams. When everybody and their mother is telling you to go out there and get an edge, you go out and get an actual problem solver. You squash this season away, but I'll tell you this, going into next year, I feel a lot better about it with what I have as a base. But we'll get into what we have to do about it. I feel better about it with what I have on the interior now with Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, inside with Oso Odigizua, I feel much better about that, and I know that I can go find me an edge somewhere, somehow. They're always in the draft. I mean, it's one of those situations where losing Micah definitely was like, damn, like we better be able to get a pass rush. Obviously, we didn't see it this year, and now it's like you're in the same problem, but I'm not though. I've had the same problem with Micah Parsons for the last 5 seasons or what have you. Can't stop the run. Interior D line is weak, too small. That problem's not here now. I can find another edge. So going forward, I feel much better about it. But the way this season went, it just feels like such a waste because you had an MVP caliber quarterback in Dak Prescott this season. You had 2,000-yard receivers and 1,000-yard rusher, and we missed the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's sick. That's disgusting. And you lose to teams like the Cardinals. That's crazy.
Yeah,
shot at Kuiper right there, but that's really what it boiled down to. This year was just a sick year, and it feels like a waste. But I feel like with what we have, after what we got from the trades and what we have as a base, I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Bijan went bye-bye. Anyway, Bijan just took 190. All right, chop. What happened to our boy, chop?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna piggyback off of Rue. I agree with all the rest of my Cowboy fans. I'm gonna tell you, I had high expectations. I did a little bit of uncertainty, but I'm just gonna tell it like it was. Our defense killed us. All the mistakes that the offense made, even special team wasn't our special team, and that's Bone Fossil was special. We didn't think he was, but Bone Fossil was special. He knew something about special teams. But all in all, they expected Dak to go toe-to-toe with everybody on the field to try to make up for a poor. We thought it was going to take us a couple, maybe a couple of games to get the defense right, since he didn't have all the tools, and I'm talking about Flus, didn't have all the tools he needed with the, with the exit of Parson. But we thought after about, 4 or 5 games, they will at least be competitive. You cannot win in the NFL giving up damn near 30 points a game. It will not happen. I don't care who you are. We've seen this before in other teams. You cannot give up 29 point something on the average per game to other people and expect to win. Now, on the backside of Rue, I feel exactly how you feel about what's coming forward. So I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, I think all the wind got knocked out of me after that Detroit game. I wasn't done, but I kind of seen the writing on the wall after that because Detroit missed the playoffs too. So I'm happy. But all in all, man, we just got a little something to look forward to. Hopefully, if we can, like we all said it, if we can just be in the middle of the pack on defense, we could win. We wasn't even in the middle. We had lucky games. We had spurts on what could happen, and that was it. People want to blame Dak so bad. They can't do it this year. They couldn't do it this year. They wanted. Hey, I was going to say with the exception of corner, he's gonna find a way.
He's gonna find a way.
You really couldn't blame him
this year. I just hope that we wasted his time this year, and that is on the organization for not acting sooner rather than later. But I don't even think they knew what they had and what they really wanted and what they could do. I think they was all jacked up once 11 left the organization. They was jacked up from there. They didn't know which way to go. And this is where we ended up. So, hey, let's go, boys. Shit.
Well, I think we have to remember, too, it takes 2 to tango. Like,
absolutely.
Who says the Jets weren't willing to do it before the deadline? Like, what's to say it would have happened that way or it could have happened that way? Because these deals take time or whatever. We don't know the intricacies of how long it takes, but Yes, I agree. I piggyback on 21 and corner. Like, yeah, I wish it would have happened 2 weeks sooner too. I wish he was here when we were playing the Broncos too. But was he available or not? That's really the question. And it's like I'm just glad to have him at this point. That's because that's really all I can be is glad to have him here.
Well, to be honest with you, Rue, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you finish.
No, be honest with you. Jared did say they were trying to get him early, and you're right. Jets wasn't trying to play right then. Something happened at a certain time with the Jets. That's when Sauce Gardner got up out of there, and that's when Quentin. They was just waiting on something. I'm not sure. You're right. Jared was trying to get him earlier, but like it takes two.
Well, it was simple for me this year. Our streak continued against the Giants. That's all I cared about. I don't give a damn.
You know, I gotta say, Braveheart was a really
love you too, Chris.
Braveheart was a great movie when it came out.
Yeah, I tell you right now, I'm with Chris. That's the only game I didn't care if we lost every game after that Lions game, but I sure as hell didn't want to lose to y'all. I did not want to lose to y'all. I love being able to hang the fact that I don't think y'all have beaten us since Eli Manning. That man's making commercials.
Can you imagine gas being $1.25?
Those are the good old days, man. All right, I know, right, man? Jeez,
man, listening to Biggie, Tupac, Apollo 13.
I don't know what got a problem.
R&B music was still in play, you know.
Hey, Kuiper, what he's talking about is the last time the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
I know.
First of all, he got it.
They haven't won the NFC East since their last Super Bowl.
Kuiper's made those jokes
divisions now. Don't talk about divisions. We talking about Lombardi Trophy.
You gotta win the East.
World you don't know.
Hey, how's the basement?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
How's that basement?
Tell your boy.
You live
You better tell your boy.
You live down there.
We won it as a wild card. We'll win it as a divisional champion. It don't matter. It don't.
And I was 21. Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Okay.
Long time
and
ago.
I was 17.
Long time ago.
I was a third of what I am now, buddy. I had one chin the last time y'all won a Super Bowl.
How many?
One. Not a half of one. One chin.
There's nothing difference of 30 and however long it's been now for you guys.
Oh,
there's not a difference.
There's a huge difference.
There's not a difference. There's not a difference. You know what the sad part is? You know what the sad part is about it is? 5 is still greater than 4. You can't even touch 5, dog. You can't even touch 5.
Sneaky, don't do it. Sneaky, don't do it.
He's gonna talk about count all 8 and all this other nonsense now. Like y'all can take your plumber trophies home, my guy.
We got 8 world championships.
Count on 8, baby. Count on 8, baby.
And you know
keep
what?
telling yourself that.
I don't gotta look. I speak
because the Eagles hung on that too.
Chris, you better tell your boy. I speak straight facts.
It's between
Google it.
It still doesn't change the fact that you're still playing catch up in Super Bowls. You go back to these world championships like it means something.
World championships is a
why are you still playing catch up playing Super Bowls?
World championship is a world championship, baby. That's all it is. I'll tell you what. When you go to
these
Giants,
dudes had part-time jobs.
When you go to Giants,
these dudes had part-time jobs. They had talking about trophies before World War II and shit. Like,
now,
stop it.
Oh,
we don't be talking about gas prices.
Count them.
Shit.
I don't
buy a month's worth of groceries back then for $1.
Simple as
nah, dog. Bread was a nickel.
Like I said, you could buy a month's worth of groceries back then for $1. Stop it. You're acting up right now.
It is what it is. If the NFL
that makes you feel good.
If the NFL Network recognizes our 8, y'all need to put some respect on our name. 8-time world champion. Yes, I said it. And
I remember once upon a time the Eagles used to hang on that too. Poor guy.
But if they say it, if it's true, it's true.
I can only go off of what I've been doing since 1960. Since 1960, 8 appearances, 5 rings. What have you been doing since 1960?
What did Mystical say? It ain't my fault. Yeah, I do that.
What have y'all been doing since 1960?
Hey, 1925. We got 8.
1925.
19.
You hear yourself?
They had pigeons to deliver mail in 1925.
Hey, and we still won. And we won world
They were
championships.
smoking it
pigeons.
from the field in 1925.
We won world
They
championships.
were eating
baby.
lunch at halftime on picnic tables,
And
right
smoking
next to the field.
cigars and cigarettes in their helmet.
They was probably eating them for dessert too. Shit, I don't care. We won.
There's more dip and chew on that
Eight.
field than there's grass.
We won one of them.
Super Bowl.
8.
But I got a question for you guys though. Is Dak really gonna bring y'all a championship bro, anytime soon?
No, hell no, absolutely not.
Yes, I think we saw it this year. We all saw it this year. This year could have been the year if
What you see?
that kind of MVP
Even
season.
you,
can't tell me he
even
didn't have it.
you were
Or-
on this show talking about how good he was playing. Stop it right now. You
And
are
I'll tell you
acting
how
up.
bad he's playing
You
too.
are
Then I'll
acting
tell you.
up.
Then I'll tell
You
you
are
how bad
acting
he's
up
playing
right
too.
now.
That's what Cowboys Corner does.
So he is what's holding you guys back. He is what's holding you guys back.
No, that's not
No,
what's holding us back.
I don't think so.
Look, Armando.
Common
I love you, bro.
denominator, 10 years.
I love you, Armando. But look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Dak is a different person when it's in the playoffs. He's a completely. It's like Heckle and Jive. I wish I could. I wish he would have done something different so you can't even defend him during the playoffs.
During the playoffs, I
So
can't. I
regular
can't. 'Cause
season,
I've
I mean,
I've
he
seen
can
him.
get accolades. I mean, he's probably gonna win NFL
Regular season
MVP
MVP.
before it's said and done.
Man,
But-
the only
but-
thing
but-
the only thing I'm gonna push back on, you can't put every playoff loss on Dak Prescott. Corner will, but you can't put every
I give you facts when I do though.
you cannot put every damn it takes two sides of the ball to win the damn game. You cannot win this game without a complete team. I mean, think about it. If we go back to the Chiefs and the Eagles Super Bowl, where the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, do they win that game if Chris Jones gets that sack, or do the Eagles hit Devontae Smith wide open in the back of the end zone?
Rue,
It's not
we've
like
done
it was
this
a
before. We
Regardless,
did 20 points in the 49ers game and Dak couldn't do it. Your defense did their job. And if you say the defense didn't do their job, you're lying to yourself.
you're talking about the second time. You're
Oh,
talking about
first
the
time.
second time.
We needed 24 points the second time. It doesn't matter. When we needed Dak to score points, he couldn't do it, big dog. And if you think that he could, you're lying to yourself. You're flat out lying to yourself.
I saw him do it once against Tom Brady.
Man, I'm telling you right now,
that was a broke down Tampa team.
That was
Look,
a horrible Tampa
that
team.
Green
That
Bay
was
team, that Green Bay team, when y'all had the second seed, I think it was the last time y'all won the division.
Yes.
Dak did not have an answer for that Green Bay Packers defense
At home.
and
they
when
won by a field goal.
and no, they didn't.
And during his rookie season?
No. I'm talking about the previous
Most recent one.
Oh,
The most yes.
Oh, in
most
2023.
recent one.
I've blocked that out of my memory.
When
I'm not
Of
I
course
was
you
actually-
did, because you don't want to realize how bad Dak was.
I was actually shocked when they got they won the coin toss and they said, no, we want the ball. And I'm like, man, they better do something. And they took it straight down the field. You're right.
It wasn't straight down. A penalty helped them.
Well, yeah, but
It
eventually
wasn't straight down.
But that's we could say penalties. We get BS calls all the time too. I mean, look at week 2. But I digress. In the Green Bay game, when they ran that ball straight down, I said, "Whoa! If Dallas don't answer, it's a wrap." And what happened? Once Dak gets a little bit of pressure, and I've noticed this, once he gets a little bit of pressure in the playoffs, and I'm not a Dak supporter whatsoever. Y'all know this, right? But once you go ahead just by enough in the playoffs, it's a wrap. And he got to overcome that. How? I don't know.
Yeah, that I can't argue. In the playoffs, I can't argue.
argue it.
But
It is hard.
you know, this man had an MVP season this year, and you know who knows what he would have done if we would have got to the dance. Did we get there? No, but it was sad to see because what we saw in the season was good, right? But
Not good enough.
But that's his
Yeah.
MO.
not good enough.
Y'all won 12 games straight with freaking McCarthy, and he ain't even your coach no more. 3 out of the 5 years, y'all won 12 games. Where's McCarthy? About to be our coach for all we know.
Oof, good luck.
Good
Nah, I
luck.
don't know about that.
Y'all can
Charlie
have him.
fuck around.
Y'all can have him.
Leave him at the door.
And I want to say something to Capper AZ. Look, I got to give you props for being an Arizona fan, bro. Like for real. Yo, and I say that because I'm from Service, Arizona. Just so you know, I'm from Southern Arizona myself. And I became a football fan before the Cardinals came to Arizona. That's why I'm a diehard Giants fan. Phil Simms, shout out, 1986 MVP, 22 of 26. No, 25. I'm sorry. Nobody, but I will say this: I rarely saw anybody wear a Cardinals jersey until the 08 was it? Yeah, it was a 2000. Was it the 2009 Super Bowl against the Steelers?
Yeah, 2008 against Steelers.
That is the only time I've ever seen people wear Arizona Cardinal jerseys. After that, nobody wore them ever since. I've been out of service since 09. So,
But Cabra, do you want the Arizona to draft Mendoza?
No. I want next year's QBs.
Okay.
Oh, not 26, 27 draft class. That's what I want.
You know, and I don't mean, I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna leave on this. I'm gonna not leave, but I'm gonna let my plane on this. When Kyler Murray gave his whole resume, that's when he lost me.
What was it, the crop top?
Huh? What?
It wasn't the crop top?
Oh, it was before that. Before that. It was when he was when he had that in his contract. I know what you was talking about. It was when he was in that contract where he couldn't play Call of Duty, where he had to read film for 2 hours a day or some shit. And he gonna get up there and talk about I'm undefeated in high school. I did this in college. I won the Heisman. Ain't nobody cares. You playing against grown men now. Grown men. And you haven't done nothing.
I like Sneaky. I've never met him before. I like Sneaky.
You ain't too bad, you know. You ain't too bad, you know.
He's a bundle of joy. Tell me.
You know, I am going to jump in here. I'll let y'all go. You know, with this Dak slander and all its bullshit. Y'all was going on. I let it go, and I was just like, how many times has Dak lost to the Giants? Let's see.
Oh my God!
You always come back to that, don't you? You always come back to that, don't you?
Let me count the ways. Let's see how many times.
You see what he does, Sneaky? You see what he does?
And I muted him so he can't say something. Let me
It ain't 30 times. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm just, in case y'all forgot, y'all like to remind me of what Dak done. Remind me of some other things he's done, like how many times he's beaten the Giants. Okay.
A lesser opponent that haven't won the East in their last Super Bowl?
What you call them?
Yeah.
Now they're lesser opponent. He was all right. He was riding his jock a few minutes ago. Anyway.
Was it? I tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've always been like that way. I told you guys in 2023 that I like Dak from at arm's length.
Cowboy fan, they dog out my quarterback. Stop it. That's why I was cheering for Danny Dimes so hard this year till he got hurt. I was like, please rub it in these Giants fans. Please do it.
I bet they had to suck looking at. That's like Dak winning a Super Bowl with like the Commanders or something.
I'll tell you what, though, they got the last laugh. Colts missed the playoffs anyway.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm like this. I don't give it when somebody got hurt. The man got hurt. You know, if they lose because he absolutely sucked. Okay.
And it was the same type of injury too. It's like,
on his other knee. But what I thought was so messed up on the Colts was that they showed exactly how much Danny meant to that team. The moment he left, Rivers come in and took his number.
Grandpa Rivers.
I mean, I don't
That's
mind
respect, though.
in,
That's respect, though.
But he took his number? He didn't even ask him. He didn't even ask him.
I don't think he got to ask him.
No, he just took it. He's like,
I don't think he got to ask Sneaky, but like, I'm grandpa. I'm taking the number.
He can't
my number.
This
That's
thing
Debo.
for that long and not
He
get
ain't
your number
coming
back.
back no way. Like, what difference does it make?
He got his health. He got his health care already. He's good.
He got his number on loan.
He got his health care, Medicaid.
Yeah,
His
daughter-
he ain't worried
his
about it.
He got his 20. He got his 25 kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and grandkids because his daughter's pregnant, and
Yeah.
now she'll be able to use that insurance. It's 3 generations of NFL insurance.
And he's
Bro,
about to
they
get a
have
number
the
11.
greatest
Watch, you go,
insurance.
baby, I'm home.
They have the greatest insurance on the face of this planet. It is ridiculous what
How
these
many times did
You have a
really?
baby for free.
I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. Rue, congratulations on your graduation, man.
My graduation.
Didn't you graduate like ASU?
No.
Oh, then never mind.
Graduation. Sneaky. How old do you think I am?
I thought I saw you graduate. You know what? I just saw a picture and I kept scrolling. Maybe it was somebody else. My bad.
You just saw a brown man on your screen and you thought it was me.
Just say you graduated. That's all you gotta say. Just
See,
say,
what
okay, man, I got
happened
you. Thank you, sir.
Rue, y'all all look
He just said we all look alike. Is that what you saying?
Hey, 20. We 20.
What the fuck?
All those Persians look
Like
alike.
that, Rue.
Bro,
Oh my
that's
god.
just funny.
all you
No,
fucking
I'm
Rue.
curious.
is
That's
funny.
Make sure
that's
you
funny
edit
as
that
shit.
out, Chris. Make sure you edit that out.
Fellas, I got a question, fellas. What do you guys?
We live,
What do you
baby.
guys?
It is what it is. It's in there.
Fellas, what do you guys expect out of this next game? What do you guys want to see? I mean, do you guys want like for the
For
Cowboys?
Cowboys,
I'm
Do
like,
you guys
Uh,
want
I
to see
want
Dak
to
win?
win. I want to win. I hate.
I want the W. Yeah, I want to
I
end the
want them
season
to
with a
win
W.
too. I want them to win too. Give me a
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
pick.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never been more nervous about a game against the Giants.
Really?
Just because
Nervous.
the only
meaningless
reason I'm more nervous about this game against the Giants, and not that it means anything. It don't mean shit. Other than I just don't want to lose to y'all ever. There's a good chance they want it more. Jackson Dart hears all this shit. Jackson Dart knows there's a possibility he won't be a Giant even next season. Like,
Really?
dude, come on. If they end up with the first overall pick, you think they're not going to entertain going and getting a quarterback? They're going to
No.
entertain it.
Absolutely
They're
not.
absolutely-
Absolutely not.
They will absolutely
They're
entertain
keeping
it.
Jackson Dart.
Absolutely
Their coach is gone.
not.
What difference does it make? They will absolutely entertain it.
Mike
No way.
McCarthy.
No way in hell.
He's the
No way in
coach.
hell.
He's
Okay.
After
keeping Dart.
everything, you really think that Jackson Dart is so secure being
Yes.
If Mike
in his
McCarthy's
spot
there,
with
yes.
everything that he said, talking about he's not going to change the way he played, like everything that's come out about him, everything about this crash dummy way that he plays. Are we really?
Yes.
They're just
Yeah.
not going to take Mendoza. They're not even going to
Listen,
entertain
Abs-
Mendoza.
not entertaining that. No way in hell.
You got to understand something. We have been in this depression state of mind for so long. If you really want to rile up the Giant fan base and cause a mutiny, trade
Oh
Dart.
man,
Now the
you'll
only-
see the shit burn down.
And I'm gonna tell you, I even said this on my live yesterday on the watch party of the Raiders game. I said the only people talking that mess of trade and Dart are the people on the outside of the club that can't even get in. Are the non-Giant fans. I said, if you're a Giant fan in this live, and I had about 2-something, viewers, and I said, how many of you Giant fans want to trade Dart? Not one yes. Not one yes.
There's 200 Giant fans.
Oh, there's more. That's just
That's
in,
shocking.
that's in Flower Mound Capel area. That's all alone.
Giant fans. Wow.
Chris,
Y'all are that sold on. Y'all are that sold. on
Absolutely, that's our
Yeah.
franchise right there, brother.
Oh yeah,
Listen.
if Mike McCarthy's gonna save Jackson Dart, watch.
Rue said, Rue, listen. When you survive Daniel Jones, Mike Glennon, who else we got? Webb. Who else?
I mean, you've
We
gone
had,
through a slew of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
who
We
was
had
that?
Geno Smith crying out loud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Geno.
Geno.
Well, that was before. The guy from Seattle. I mean, Russell, Winston. I mean, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we are sold.
DeVito.
We had DeVito's. Yep.
DeVito, yeah. Tommy
Oh,
DeVito.
Scammy DeVito.
Hey,
Yeah, I
he
mean,
was
I
pretty
think
good.
I think
I'm just
if you're a
surprised to
Giants
hear this.
if you're
I
a
really
Giants
am.
fan, if you're a Giants fan and you want Dart traded, you should have your Giants fan card revoked immediately.
I know he's a fan favorite, But when you're looking at this as an organization, I mean, the Mendoza kid is like he's prototypical. That's 6'5", built, quiet. He's not going to make nearly as much noise as Dort. I'm just saying.
Can he throw?
I mean, yeah, you can throw.
When I see Mendoza, I see a lot of running.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you I watched a bunch of Indiana games. I didn't.
He does a lot of running.
Hey, Rue. KJ said, "Congratulations on your graduation."
You just started something, Sneaky.
I'm just getting degrees out here, I guess. I don't know.
I got an update.
Yo.
I got an update, big fella.
Uh-oh.
I so we already know. Look, I muted him.
No!
I just realized he's winning right now, and he want to talk shit. I'm not gonna let him. Hey, our fan our page. We decided to do a fantasy this year, and he's winning.
He's on top. He's on top right now.
He probably won it.
I'm about to win this thing. Acknowledge me.
Danny, I was actually thinking about that. We might do that next year.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we did it this year, and I actually hate fantasy because I always watch fantasy players instead of my team. So, and this year I decided, I jump in there with y'all, and I made it to the championship game against Cowboy corner, and he's my quarterback is Stafford, and he's sucking tonight.
Oh my God, he's got 2 picks.
Bro,
they're losing 21-0 right now.
Yeah,
damn fucking enough.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here comes that comeback.
I do have a confession. I have a confession. It's going to be an exclusive on the
exclusive
Cowboy Up podcast. For years, I said I would never, ever draft a Dallas Cowboy on my fantasy football.
He got Dak Prescott. I know it. I knew it.
I would never, ever, ever draft. I would have to be desperate. I picked up Aubrey.
Dude, that is
how did you pick up Aubrey? Aubrey's a league winner. What do you mean
I got
picked up Aubrey?
Wow.
You drafted Aubrey. There's no way he made it to your waiver.
You drafted. No, I did draft him, but I'm gonna say I picked him up. So because it makes me feel better about
you. You had me thinking you picked him up off the waiver. I'm like, who are you drafting with?
I'm the same way with Eagle players. I will never draft an Eagle player.
Yeah.
I will never pick up an Eagle player.
Kuiper got a ball.
I think this first year I got a ball this year.
You know what? I'd say it worked out because I was right next to Mikey in the most points scored.
Yep.
No matter how many.
That game is a cruel ass game.
It is.
That game is a cruel ass game.
Because fuck, how do I end up 5th and out of the playoffs?
Bro, don't even. I'm about to say, don't come at me with that. I was the top scorer in my league. I didn't make the playoffs. I was like, this is bullshit.
I think I was the lowest scorer and made it to the championship game. So
exactly,
it happens like that. Though. That game is a demon.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, let's get back to having fun.
Yeah, I used to watch. I never really saw an episode of Seinfeld. Y'all ever watch Seinfeld? What about Frank?
I think they debuted. They debuted when the Giants actually beat the Cowboys. That's when they debuted.
You steady with these 90 jokes.
It was 96.
I heard somebody graduated today. Did somebody graduate today?
Yeah, somebody.
I did.
Oh, okay.
You too, Danny. You too now.
I want to go back to 21.
I'm
going to go back to 21's question about what we expect on Sunday. I'm gonna answer now. I'll let Chop go because I know we had to mute him because of his damn mic echoing. But look, it's like this. This is what I expect. Dak won't let you sit him. He already said it. That shit ain't happening. He ain't gonna sit him. But I think in the second half, I think the coaches might pull everybody that's of importance and then play everybody else in the second half. I don't even think the Cowboys care if they win or lose the game. I would treat it just like a preseason game. I wouldn't even that fucker wouldn't even make the damn trip to New York if it was up to me. But you know, Dak is going to be Dak. He already said he's playing. You can't make him not play, but I think you can make his ass sit down in the second half. Chop, how you feel about it?
About the same way. I think he just want to start the game, and depending on how the game rolling, I don't know. But I do want to make a comment about this Jackson Dart, though. I wasn't able to jump in, but I am going Jackson Dart. I'm gonna tell you something. I think you guys got a good quarterback in Jackson Dart. However, the way he played, I'm gonna give him 3 years, and he out the door.
CTE.
He will
not even playing around.
He will.
Oh, he's a crash dummy. The kid is a crash dummy.
Cam Scatterboo fits in the same thing. CTE Central.
They both in the same boat. I see the way they play. They have to play smarter than that. I understand they're exciting and stuff like that. They are exciting to look at. They are exciting. I like them. I'm not going to lie to you. I like the way they play. I like the attitude. They fit New York. However, if they continue to play like that, they got some guys in the NFL. We'll wake them up for real. For real. But anyway, back to Dak. Hey, man, let the dude play. You know, if you play scared, you play hurt, you're going to get hurt. That's just the bottom line. Do I think it's smart? No, I'll sit it out. But if you want to play, hell, play. And let's see the result.
Wait.
You know,
that's the only way New York can get a win is Dak don't play.
I mean, of course, we definitely want to beat them. But what it depends, you know, since they say Dak ain't that, so why, you know, go ahead and risk it and see what we look like without him. So all them people talking about Dak, I'm gonna tell you, we will not win without this guy. Period.
What?
You
Chopper,
won't win.
Hold on. Chopper, I got to push back a little bit.
Come on,
you just said either you play scared, you play hurt, but then you're gonna say Dart gonna have to change the way he play.
He's gonna have to.
I mean, in the same breath,
I said play
you
smart.
said
play smart.
But so you know you criticize how Dart plays, but then you're gonna say either you play hurt or you play if you play being afraid of getting hurt, whatever you said. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second.
Okay, let me break it down to you so you understand. I
understand, but I mean, you got two different.
No, you can play, just don't play reckless. I didn't say play scared, just don't play reckless. He plays reckless. He plays like he can't get hurt, and that's reckless playing. Now you know, as a quarterback, you slide. A quarterback, you go out of bounds. You don't see it there. Don't try to be a linebacker as a quarterback. That doesn't work in the NFL. They ask RG3. Ask some of these other cats that came through. Ask Lamar right now. Ask Josh Allen. He knows. It's just I like the kid. I think he cold-blooded for real. Him and I wanted Scatterboo to get picked up by the Cowboys. I watched the Joker down in Arizona. However, you are in the NFL. You got some cats that will ring your bell. You ain't if you
I just don't want Dart to have a Tua career. That's all I know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't happen if he keep doing what he's doing. Now, they say play scared, just play smart.
I think I need to clarify what I was getting at. You were saying how Dart plays reckless, and I heard you, and I acknowledge that. But then when it came to when it came to Dak,
right?
You were like, hey, put him on the field. If you play scared, you play hurt.
Right.
So the thing about these quarterbacks, and I'm sorry, guys, look, he's a competitor. Yeah, he needs to change his game. But once you do that, once you get a quarterback to think on the field, he's already lost the game. That's the problem. I mean, I'm not going to say I disagree with you, but I'm just saying. I mean, the quarterback has to react. He can't think. It don't make sense, but it makes sense.
He better think in the NFL if you want to last. I'm telling you.
I mean, no, I can't disagree with that.
So Danny, what you think, man? You think he reckless?
I mean, I some at times yes, but that's what he is, man. I mean, that's the way he plays. The way that he was playing against Minnesota, it was like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? And this game, this game against this past Sunday, he was playing his game. You know what I'm saying? That Kafka let him play his game. So it was like, we saw a little bit more of that the Dart that we know.
Now,
but like I said, go ahead, Chris.
I got a question for you, Danny. Now I know before the draft, you was the biggest Shador fan. You was the
Oh,
biggest.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, for sure. I
So
was on the Shador bandwagon.
has Jackson won you over?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
Because I remember.
absolutely. But it's not like I don't wish the best for Shador because he's getting a bad deal over there, man. A bad deal.
Now, Sneaky, has he won you over? 'Cause I know when everybody when the Giants drafted Jackson, and it was a lot of people like, what? Did he win you over, or were you fully confident in the beginning with Jackson?
I was happy. Look, I either wanted Dart or Shador. It really didn't matter. I did want Shador, but I was happy with Dart. And of course, the speculations leading up to Dart, I didn't know what to believe. I kind of took it as a grain of salt. But to answer your question, I'm happy what I saw with Dart. I'm glad we got Dart. I do see potential, and then hopefully, we can see more of it.
Okay. Now, with this question for Kuiper. Now, Kuiper, when the reason his name is Kuiper, I named him Kuiper because he's our draft guru, right? So he runs the draft for us. All right. So now Kuiper, which one did you have above? Did you have a Dart above? Well, I should know this answer.
We know this
you know
answer.
which one.
We know the answer.
Which one did you like more coming out the draft?
I definitely like Jackson Dart more. I hated Shador, and I still hate Shador. Not because I think he's not a good QB, to be honest. I still think he's not a good QB. You look at every game that Shador has had so far, that 300-yard game, that was with 240 yards of yards after the catch of like all his guys did the work for him. All he had to do was dump the ball off, and they just ran all the way to the end zone. That was really it. And you look at every other game, dude, he's still dropping all the way back and getting sacked, making bad decisions.
That was the one thing I didn't like about him.
Yeah, like he takes all the sacks. He's not athletic enough to get out of those sacks. And he still needs to understand that. He's not that athletic. So he can't be dropping back like Caleb Williams does. Caleb Williams runs around and makes these ridiculous throws. Shador Sanders is not Caleb Williams.
I think he's just with the wrong team.
Legs, he can make those throws.
I got a question for you, Kuiper. I want you to put on your GM hat for a minute because you're outside perspective. You don't give a shit about either one of these teams. So you're completely biased on this. So if you're the Giants, and let's assume they have the second pick overall, and let's say Dante Moore is sitting there from Oregon, and you take a call on Jackson Dart, and they tell you that you can get a late, like 20th, 22nd pick in the first round for Jackson Dart, or you can trade back and get 2 firsts for that second overall pick. Do you trade back and build around Dart, or do you give up on Dart here and now and take more and get that late first round pick?
No, you absolutely take the trade back and build around him because you already seen what he's like with Wan'Dale Robinson as his number one wide receiver. You haven't seen him yet with Malik Neighbors. You haven't seen him yet with the full offensive line healthy with Andrew Thomas there the full season. You haven't seen him with Scatterboo healthy for the entire season. You build around him. He's exciting. He can make all the plays, right? You just gotta find a guru to come in and keep building on that. And your defensive line is the number one building block right now. Build that secondary up. You have a nasty defense that goes along with an exciting offense. Honestly, the trajectory is simple enough. Trade back wherever you are because somebody else in the league, the Raiders, the Jets, even the Cardinals, is gonna want a QB in the draft in the top 3. So the trajectory is already there. You just cannot mess it up.
And Kuiper, I want to add to that too. We need to get a competent defensive coordinator that knows how to utilize that defensive front.
Exactly.
I mean, when you rush 3, he did that in this last game, and I don't understand the concept. And then he would have Dex. I'll admit Dex is having an off season, but he would have Dex off the field in primetime type games or game time situations.
Yeah, I don't think they know how to use them with the 3 edge rushers. They don't. I think that's completely ruined him this season. They need to figure that shit out.
And then we get another coach in that will hold Abdul Carter accountable for his actions.
So, for my Giants fans, what's your scouting report on beating the Cowboys? How would you beat the Cowboys?
Go ahead, Sneaky. You go.
Well, I mean, you just gotta press Dak up the middle. I would do something simple. I would have a 4-3 defense. Okay. I would do a lot of what do you call them? Not traps. Oh my god, I just told you
Stunts.
Yeah, thank you. A lot of stunts, flood the inside, contain the outside, collapse the pocket, have the linebackers sit back and wait, or drop back in coverage, maybe rush one. I mean, if you keep putting pressure on Dak, where he can't even run, make a move, or force him to throw the ball quick, it's a wrap.
Yeah, Chris, he said, he's.
The problem is, a lot of times that he beats us, he has a clean jersey at the end of the game. That's the problem.
He has no pressure at all on him.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
Once we change that, it's a whole different ball game.
That's the key. That's the key to it, Chris. I think we just got to put pressure on your quarterback. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Corner. What's the key to beat the Giants? Just showing up, I guess.
Yeah, just show up.
Oh, here we go.
Just show up.
Here we go. You see.
Well,
we're trying to be professional here, but no.
I'll add to that. So by us putting pressure on Dak to where he can't pass the ball, then what do y'all do? Run the ball, and then there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, if the Cowboys can be the team on offense, then we can beat these guys. I'm not scared of Jackson Dart at all. I think we got enough talent on the defense.
This year you shouldn't.
In a year.
Okay. All right.
In a year.
We'll revisit this. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's revisit it.
And don't duck and dodge me when I want to revisit it.
Oh, I want all the smoke, baby.
Okay.
Trust me.
I don't
hide. I don't
there's fire.
I'll be right here.
Because when there's smoke, there's fire. All right,
Okay.
100.
But get some wood.
Oh, you better be chopping that wood and thinking about 90 jokes.
Get some rocks.
You better start thinking about those 90 jokes. That's all you're gonna have when we revisit. Mm-hmm. You'll be talking about Rugrats and Hey Arnold and all kinds of shit, except Jackson Dart not getting that whooping on the Cowboys. That's what you can be talking about.
I'll be talking about. I won't even call him Dak anymore. I'll call him Dakota from here on out.
Make sure you call him Rain because he's raining on your defense come
Dakota.
Sunday.
Hey, the only thing I know, don't make no bets with Sneaky.
Well, he don't pay us.
Hey, look at Chris.
Yo, he already know. He put his hand down like, oh shit.
Sneaky don't take bets no more. Sneaky is sworn off gambling.
I had to take some. I won some this year when it was the preseason, believe it or not. And then I actually lost a couple.
So what you saying? Sneaky actually started the Cowboy podcast.
He's the co-founder.
Damn.
Hey, I will say this. If we make a bet and if you have to buy me the hat, you better buy the hat because I ain't buying shit. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I ain't buying it. I don't care how many people tell me to buy a hat. I ain't buying it.
Hey, we need to put Sneaky name on the masthead. The co-founder of the Cowboys.
Yo. Sneaky G-Man.
How is Sam? Sam doing good? Is he doing good this year?
Sam. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought up Sam. Sam has been a disappointment, man. I thought Sam was going to be good.
Hold
this
on, Paul.
year.
Look, he's coming off of that injury. Give him a year.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Sam who?
Sam
Sam
Williams.
Williams.
Oh, that dude sucks.
Tell him how you really feel.
Damn. No,
I'll be honest. If we don't keep Sam Williams, I'm good with it.
Damn it!
Wow.
That's not Puka.
Yes.
Yeah. So
a
few guys on that defense, if they don't get picked up again, I'll be good. You know, Donovan Wilson, Sam Williams.
The first name on that list is Kenneth Murray.
Kenneth Murray.
Kenneth Murray gotta go.
You know,
Danny, you know what that means? Sam Williams about to be a giant. That's exactly.
No, I want
to be over here on this side.
I want to go back to answer your question though, Sneaky. I was just Sam shined when Micah was here. When he was singled up and we just tell him to go fetch. Okay. Now he has to play like D-Law, and he's not a D-Law defensive end. He's not a run stopper. He's not this. He's not that. He's not big enough. I think he's playing out of position, but that's just my opinion. And we expected a lot because Sam is a second round draft pick. Am I right? It was his second round draft pick.
Second round pick.
And we thought when he came
out of Ole Miss.
Yeah, he was. We thought he was gonna come in and be a bookend with Micah. We was gonna have two dominant rush ends. He get hurt a couple times, and it just never panned it out for him. You know, you'll see a spark here and there, but then that's all it is. It's just like a little flicker, and then next thing you know, we don't see Sam the whole game. He's basically playing special teams, and I think your second round pick shouldn't just be playing special teams. His ass should be starting and playing every fucking down. So. That's my opinion on it. Rude, you got any other opinion on Sam?
Honestly, I'm curious as to what y'all mean you're going to come get Dak up the middle. If you're going to attack this offense from anywhere, you're going to get it from the edge. Our tackles have played so bad.
That's what I would do.
I get it, but you're talking about putting pressure up the middle. You beat this team off the edge. And honestly, you beat this team off the edge and just picking apart this secondary that's just been porous all year. It's been ridiculous. Even though we did give up a lot of yards to Ja'Cory Merritt, Bill McCroskey Merritt, something. He got a long ass name. Ja'Cory Bill whatever. God bless.
Yeah,
anyway,
him.
That guy.
Yeah,
like 100. He put up a $122 on our ass. He had a pretty damn good day for himself. But beating us is gonna be you're gonna beat us off tackle. That's how you're gonna come around the edge on us. And that's really what makes me nervous about this game is that defensive front of yours is a real defensive front.
I know.
From everything that you've said, your coach don't know how to use it. So that's the only thing we can play to our advantage at this point. Oh damn! Oh, somebody.
1 point.
New leader.
He threw the touchdown to the wrong receiver.
Go ahead,
but
Rose.
Honestly, man, with us, it's going to be a shootout game. Jackson Dart is going to play. He's going to play like his job's on the line. Is what I'm expecting. I would expect that he's going to want to win the game. And honestly, Wan'Dale Robinson gives this secondary problems. He gave us problems in the first game.
Yeah.
Wan'Dale Robinson's speed gives us real freaking problems, especially if he's jetting down the seam. Like, forget it. He's gone. Touchdown every play.
You're talking about our secondary, aren't you?
It doesn't take there's only like 3 quarterbacks that didn't have a career day against this secondary. It's the guy we played last week, Johnson, whoever the hell he is, Geno Smith and Jalen Hurts. Those are the only 3 quarterbacks that didn't have a career day agat this secondary. So I expect that
Russell Wilson
that did not.
Did not have a career day. My bad.
Did not have a career day. There was only 3 guys, and those are the 3.
And Russ get benched the next week. What kind of shit?
Russ put up 400 yards and got benched.
He played against. No, it was the week after because that's when he sucked the bed against the Chiefs.
But for us to take the game over, I believe it has to come on the legs of Javonte Williams, which I feel like we've kind of gotten away from. But him and Malik Davis look like a real nice combination, and that's how I expect to take advantage of y'all throughout the game. that and your secondary. Just from what we're going to offer on the outside. I mean, you got CD Lamb, you got Pickens. I expect it to be a shootout. I'm expecting a high scoring game, and I expect y'all to give us drama. That's really what I expect. I expect it to be a meaningful game for y'all, especially because y'all are just tired of losing to us every freaking game you play against us. It doesn't matter who's there. I'm sure Joe Milton get run out there, probably still give you a run for your money. It is what it is. Just with the way the team is.
I got a question for y'all. You know, I told y'all how I was disappointed in Sam. Are y'all disappointed in your defensive end?
Abdul Carter.
No, not Abdul.
Talking about Dexter Lawrence?
No,
Thibodeau.
Oh,
Kayvon. Are you disappointed in Kayvon? Because remember when y'all drafted Kayvon, oh my God, we got another Micah, and he ain't really done nothing. I give Carter a pass. He's a rookie. Okay.
Right.
I'm talking about Thibodeau. Thibodeau been there 3 years now. Are y'all disappointed or y'all okay with it?
Well, this is year 4. Next year, we did pick up his 5th-year option.
Yeah.
I'm kind of I'm
on the fence with it.
Danny, I'll tell you what. Go first because you know me. I'll be long.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with it. I mean, I was hoping for like a superstar pass rusher as soon as we drafted him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's been on decline, hurt a lot. It sucks to see him like that. But I'm 50-50. I mean, I wish he had a better year. Yeah, but it is what it is, man.
Hey, Sneaky, before you go,
Okay.
Sneaky, Kuiper, what do you think about Thibodeau? Because he's my player personnel director. What do you think about Thibodeau?
I think he's at a position in a defensive line that does predominantly a 4-man front. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker who needs, again, somebody in the middle to take the pressure off of him having to cover an entire edge in the run game. But in the pass rush game, there's a lot of mouths to feed on that defensive line when it comes to getting the sacks. I think he does get a good amount of pressures, but he's still just it's just too many mouths to feed on that defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he took a little bit of a good step forward this year. He still needs to be a very much more dominant player. But yeah, I see him as a good starter at the very least.
Okay. Hey, all right, Sneaky, go.
Well, look, for me, I think sadly, Thibodeau is a product of Wink Martindale's system. I think that's what it is. The fact that he had Wink for his first 2 years, and now he had Bowen for this last 2 years. It showed in his play, and the same thing we could say about Banks. When you change up defensive schemes, you change up defensive players, and like Kuiper said, you put people out of position, and I think that's what's happened with Thibodeau. For me, there's plays that I see that he's taking off, and I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if he's just resting in between play. I don't know. But I'm glad we got him. I'm excited to see what he's going to do next year, and I really hope we extend him. But we'll see.
Yeah, because I always watch your show. If I'm not coming, I do watch. Because you and Danny, I love both y'all and TP and everything and everybody because y'all are real football fans. I like talking to real football fans. I don't like the marginal fans that just watch ESPN. That shit irritates
the casual fans. Yeah, casual.
That irritates me, right? And the reason I asked y'all because you guys were really excited about Thibodeau when y'all drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, because of how I was excited about Sam, I was so excited about him, and the reason I'm bringing is just disappointments. So I'm 21. I'm gonna ask you right now, 21. Out of the players we drafted that's on the team right now, we can forget about Mozzie. Who is your biggest disappointment that the Cowboys have right now? And then I'm going to Chop. Who is your biggest disappointment that we drafted? I know mine. He's Rue's boy.
You know what? Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say Sam because I think I had high expectations out, especially when we kind of were like, okay, if Mike is not here, Sam's gonna be that dude, and it just
Mhm.
never panned out. I felt like I don't know. This season I saw him a little bit heftier. I don't know if he got too heavy or what, but to me it'll be off the top of my head, Sam. Uh, I can see what you mean with Tober. If that's what you're talking about, but just I don't know, man. To me, it would be Sam Williams.
All right, Chop. Who is your biggest drafted player? Not a free agent. Who is the drafted player? Is your biggest disappointment for the Cowboys?
Schoonmaker.
School. Yep, I can see that too. Yep.
Only because he was a second round pick.
Mhm.
And we've seen absolutely nothing from Schoonmaker. Sam did come in with a little promise when Michael was here, but once Michael left and he got injured, it kind of showed up a little bit. But Schoonmaker, wow, that was just, man.
Yeah, they rushed that pick. They really rushed that pick. And y'all know I'm a Michigan guy through and through, but they rushed that pick. They didn't even need a tight end that year when they drafted Schooney. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm glad my Michigan man here, but damn, okay. Rue, you up next, man. Who is your biggest disappointment right now, brother, as a drafted player for the Cowboys?
It's really hard to top Schoonamaker because when you said it, I was like, damn, yeah. Like Scooney's been a disappointment for sure. But I might be a little premature. It's Tyler Guyton for me, man. Tyler Guyton has been, and I think maybe it's the injuries, but he's just not Tyron Smith, man. He's not that guy.
We was expecting too.
And that's what and I need that. And that's the one position that out of every position that we draft that position like crazy. I mean, Tyler Booker's been absolutely insane.
Right.
And we're deep at that spot, but man, we are so bad on the edge where Tyler Guyton was supposed to be that anchor, and it just doesn't feel like it's there. I know there's potential. That's why I say it may be a little premature, and maybe it's the fact that he's a Sooner too. I'm always, whatever. But bottom line, he's switching from right to left. And he just don't look at like he's at home at that spot. And I don't know if he ever will get to the point where he will be.
So Danny and Sneaky. So we played y'all real early in the season. I hate that we playing. It was such a big game gap when we played each other. I really hate that. But since we played last, I know a lot of you guys got hurt. A lot of your key people got hurt. Who should the Cowboys be looking out for this Sunday? Who should we be worried about?
I mean, I'll just say Wandell.
Wandell's at the top of my head list. Yeah,
that's one. I mean, because he's the one that torched y'all a little bit week 2. I mean, Darius Slayton, because he catches everything that goes his way.
Tracy could possibly run some, yards, get some.
And I was being sarcastic when I said that about.
I know, yeah, I was a sneaky. I know you're not saying bringing up Slayton. But yeah, I mean, basically Wandell and Tracy. Tracy could, get some yards on Sunday. But to bring up, I know you guys were bringing up draft bust. I think in our case, Sneaky, I think you agree with me. I think Jalen Hyatt.
Hyatt?
I think Jalen Hyatt and Deontay Banks.
What about Neal?
When Hyatt came out of Tennessee, I thought y'all got a steal. I was like, man, that kid was electric.
Yeah, he just did not click with us. I think it's just his route running was shitty. Like very, very shitty.
Kuiper, did you like him at Tennessee? Kuiper?
I loved his size, man. I thought he was a good jump ball specialist, and they just could never really get him the ball up, or he could never. It really never did connect. That's really what it was.
So, and I don't know if it was a combination of junk, because at that time when we drafted Hyatt, Jones had that surgery with his neck.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he could have that kind of hindered his deep ball a little bit, but I don't know if it was an issue with Hyatt, but I do remember last year I went to the home opener And right after the game, everybody goes to a certain part of MetLife to where we get autographs. And, you see the players leave and they sign autographs. I could honestly say I highly doubt Hyatt took a shower. And it's not that I care about his bathing techniques or his hygiene practice, but it's when he left, he had the black under his eyes still. And he left immediately after the game. So in my opinion, I'm thinking he just changed his, clothes and then left. And he didn't look happy when he left. And from that point on, I knew something was up. But I got to tell you, when it comes to the fans, Hyatt is very approachable, very fan, friendly, take pictures, sign autographs. And Danny will tell you, I'm a big Hyatt guy.
Mhm.
I'm a big Hyatt guy. I was a big Hyatt fan. And I'm kind of with Kuiper on this. He just didn't get the actual opportunities that he needed to be a stud that we thought he was going to be.
And who else did y'all say besides Hyatt?
Deontay
Banks.
Banks. Deontay Banks.
Is that your sneaky Deontay Banks?
Look, I think Banks again is a byproduct of Wink Mortondale. Deontay Banks is a press corner.
Okay.
He's not a zone. He's not going to sit back and wait for you. No, he wants to be on an island with the receiver.
Okay.
And with the Cohen defense, like I said, this defensive scheme changed, so did his plays change, or the style for the player changed, and I think he's just a byproduct of that. And then just the laziness and tackling, and I want to say was the Green Bay game, or there was a game that everybody's jersey had some grass stains on it except Banks.
Oh, wow.
and that bothered me.
Really?
That bothered me.
Yeah. And man, it's funny. I'm like you, Sneaky. I'm all about effort. If you ain't showing me no kind of effort on the field, get the fuck off the field.
Oh my God. He gave CeeDee Lamb that TD last year?
Oh, that was the horrible play. He was not.
Y'all forgot at MetLife? It was like he was not even playing flag football. Even if he was playing flag football, he would have scored that touchdown.
I think they should just keep Deontay Banks on special teams.
Yeah,
Keep him on special teams. That's it.
Hopefully he can win it, run one back during a meaningful game.
Yeah, I saw your Instagram.
Yo,
Deontay, he had the game of his life yesterday. Batting balls.
The game he wants to show up. The one game that he wants to show up.
Well, it's two teams will make you superstars: the Raiders and the Cowboys. They'll make it.
Oh
don't
man!
say that to Russ, because
shit, they will. We known to make motherfuckers famous. Hey, we the Ike Turner of the NFL.
Hey, yo.
What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it, baby?
I make all these motherfuckers famous and they leave me.
Alberta. I'll give you that name, bitch. Give me my name.
I get you that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Man, I'm just happy, man. We can sit and kumbaya together, man. Yeah, I know. Hey, but you know what?
Session.
I want to be completely honest, man. When y'all decided to start Jackson Dart, I say, shit, we in trouble. I say, any white man that wear diamonds on the field and dance like that, we in fucking trouble. I said, Jackson Dart, he got rhythm, he got swag, and he don't give a damn.
With his eye black and everything.
With the eye black, I said, oh shit. I said, the Giants got a quarterback. I don't need the Giants to have a quarterback. Yeah, I need the Giants to be gianting, like 21 said. I need y'all to be gianting, and y'all like gianting right now because y'all actually got a future. I think I was still I remember Sneaky used to come on your show, and I used to say I love Danny Dimes. I always thought the coaching with Danny was terrible. To me, remember when he first came in, you kept getting new coach after new coordinator after new coach after new coordinator. And I was like, man, this kid never had a chance, right? Y'all got rid of, because I remember you coming on your show and everybody, y'all treated Danny Dimes like he was Danny White. Cowboy fans
Not me.
Hey, Chop, you know how the old Cowboy fans, Danny White never won a Super Bowl as a starter, but he went to all them NFC championship games, right? It was always Danny White's fault. As soon as Danny White left, the Cowboys ain't been shit until Troy Aikman came. So that's how I thought y'all was treating Danny Dimes. But when you got Jackson, I was like, I see it. If he can stay healthy.
TP in the house. What up, TP?
TP, I see you.
Oh,
TP.
shoot. Drew, I see you now. Okay.
Oh, he's there. Okay.
Yeah, Drew been talking shit the whole time, and he always talking shit.
Yeah, now, I defended Danny Jones until the day he was no longer our quarterback. I defended him.
Sneaky was down with that shit.
You know what? I was gonna ride or die with him. And I would have been the same way with Russ. I'm like, I hope I wanted to keep Dart fresh up until this game, the Raider game.
Okay.
And that was up until, by this time I was hoping we clinched a playoff spot or a division or something, played some kind of meaningful football.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew right after Kansas City, the writing was on the wall. Oh, Seth, I see you now.
But they said, the rumors were like,
I owe you one, Seth,
what could have been if they could have started Jackson Dart to begin with?
Right.
They always said that instead of starting Russ.
Well, we had the thing is we the situation with Russ.
That was the plan was to have Jackson sit the whole year anyway.
That's what I thought that was going to happen.
The plan.
Yeah.
No, that was the plan, because we had already had Russell signed for the year. We paid him all that money, all that incentive money, and we paid Jameis that the backup money.
Yeah.
And we were only going to have Russell Wilson for this year. I mean, obviously they're not going to renew his contract.
Right.
It sucks because Sierra, oh my gosh, she smelled like butterfly.
Hey, Kuiper, he met Sierra.
Yo, he was in heaven.
Mariposa.
Her hair, like when
Right.
she walked by, her hair went. I was like,
Did she do that dance move on you, brother? Did she do that dance move on you?
she did the level up.
Level up. She had you level up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sneaky levels up.
So that picture on Sports Center wasn't about the loss.
Yeah,
it was about Sierra.
she had his beard
That
shining.
was the depression of the no, that was they got me. That's when they got me, man. I was so mad that we lost. But anyway,
Dude, I was like, okay,
I was talking hella mess that game when it was going back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
'cause look. If y'all don't know, Dallas Cowboy fans
Are great.
They don't stop talking. They don't stop talking. And I'm in the little dugout thing, and then of course Rondell gonna score the touchdown, and I'm like, oh, how you like me now? And then y'all score back, oh, how you like me now? And then neighbors, oh, how you like? And then we sitting all of a sudden Russ throws an interception. I'm like, God.
There he is.
Over. He thought.
And then
There
Aubrey
goes the rest that we know.
gonna kick the damn 97-yard field goal.
Right.
35
Looking
35
leg on
seconds
steroid and
left
shit.
in the game, and we couldn't. 35.
Hell of a kicker though. He's hell of a kicker though. Not gonna lie.
I still.
Don't give it to him, Danny. Don't.
He's on your fantasy team. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, okay, I got third place. I got my money back. Oh.
I'm about to say he is a league winner. When you're getting 20, 30 points a week from your kicker, that's a deal.
Now, Sneak, I got a question for you. I know you're a season ticket holder. Why are you not going to this game, bro? Why are you? It's the Cowboys. You always go.
Okay. Truth be told, we were actually going to go to so many games, but the situation in the world kind of changed the plans, and I was actually going to go to the Raiders game and this home game, but then we decided to go to Oklahoma next week for my birthday.
Okay.
So
that hat and those glasses are not making an appearance at this game.
Not this year. Oh, I will be there. It will be
That's a
next
damn shame.
year. Tell me about it.
You know what's gonna happen? They gonna win just because of that.
You know what? I hope so. I hope so. Because I'll be.
He'll never go to another Cowboys
I gotta
game
watch.
again.
I got a watch party. Well, it's in MetLife. It's in MetLife. The one that
No, I know. I'm just saying
okay.
you'll never go to another. I'm just joking.
Well, look,
I know.
Yo,
we getting toward the end. Matter of fact, we'll do our final thoughts, man. We'll start with 21 because he got to bounce first. 21, man, give us your final thoughts, man, and the score of the game, baby.
Fellas, it is officially off season for us, right? Our Cowboys play one more time. I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna sit there and watch it. I'm gonna watch it, but it's bittersweet, right? It's the last time we're gonna see your team. You see your team play, right? And then we got to see these other teams play now. So it's kind of bittersweet, but I still want them to beat the Giants because fuck that shit. So it's Cowboys. It's Cowboys 35, Giants 10.
All right.
Damn, Armando, I used to like you too.
Hey,
Fellas, you guys have a good night, fellas. I'll talk to you.
All right,
guys
brother.
later.
Good night. Yep.
Later, 21.
I said, hey.
All right, fellas.
All right, peace. All right, Chop, give us your final thoughts and the score.
Final thoughts. I think the Cowboys will look like they want to play in the first half. I think the second half they're going to shut it down. So I think the Giants probably will win 31-17, and that'll be the season.
31-17 Giants. All right. Let's go. Rue, give me your final thoughts, baby.
If you can believe it, I don't even know the line for the game.
You got 5.5 on us.
5.5.
Yes, that's what it is right now.
Yeah, I think the over under is 40.5. Let me double check.
5.5. 5.5. Take the Giants in the point for sure. Less 5.5 with my defense. That's acting up. Like, put some respect on it. Fuck. And I'm on the road.
Yeah, on the road too.
That's wild. All right. On the road, Cowboys, Giants. It's gonna be drama. I'm thinking 27, 24. Cowboys take the win. Brandon Aubrey hurts you again. And it is bittersweet. So I'll piggyback on Armando. It is a bittersweet season, but at the end of the day, neither one of my shit went the way it was supposed to. I got the Longhorns on New Year's Eve, and I got the damn Cowboys against the damn Giants, where please just don't lose this game. Mother lovers. That's it.
All right. Let's go. Kuiper. Man, give me your final thoughts and the score in the game, baby.
Well, I guess my final thoughts would be, man, it's such a sad part of the season, man. You got the last game of the year, and finally it comes to an end. As much as I wanted it to end because of how shitty of a season it's been, I don't want it to end. I'd rather watch my Cardinals lose than watch no Cardinals play at all. Just enjoy the last game, no matter how it goes, and then we'll come to playoffs. But I'll go 31-24 Giants.
31-24.
Nice.
Oh, and the over-under is 52.5.
Over is, oh, wow.
Over-under is 52.5.
Under game.
Danny, give me your final thoughts, baby.
All right, man. Chris, appreciate you for letting me on the show tonight. But yeah, I think it's going to be just a back and forth game, nothing too crazy. It sucks. It's going to be the final game. Us football fans, then when we want to see more football, the season goes too fast. They got to slow it down. But yeah, the score will be 21-24 Giants.
Made me spill my yak and shit.
Give me some of that yak a little bit.
You're hitting them corners too damn fast.
Too damn fast. Sneak, your final thoughts on the score of the game, Sneak.
I do want to give a shout out to TP. He in the comments he said basically, if the Giants put a better product on the field, Sneaky would be more present. I would be there, but I got voted off the island. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. All I'm saying, look, I will say this. Look, I wear the pants in this house. Mama Boss just, she picks them out for me. So now that's the game.
Nice.
The game. Look, I think we're gonna come in. We know what we need to do. We're gonna handle our business. And I know, you play to win the game. I mean, obviously, Jackson Dart, he's going to put a little extra darkness on his eye, and his pearls are going to flourish. And, Wandell's going to get another 1,000-yard on this game. I mean, I'm guessing, and I'll be very conservative, 108-0, New York Football Giants.
108-0.
108.
And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. 108.
108. That's right. 108 burger.
Legit score.
Okay.
Over under. At least give me the over under.
Just say 40-0, Sneaky. 40-0.
I know, right? I can say 52.5-0. No. No, it's gonna be under. Look, I think. I mean, I could see us getting 30, and I'll say 24-30 Giants.
All right, 24-30.
2 sacks. 2 sacks.
2 sacks. Okay. All right, man. First of all, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. Appreciate my man Sneaky and Danny popping up. If y'all don't know, man, you need to check out the Make It Count podcast on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. 7 o'clock Dallas time or 8 o'clock? Which
8 o'clock Dallas time.
8 o'clock Dallas, Texas time, 9 o'clock on the East Coast. Please subscribe to my man Sneaky Make It Count. He celebrated his 300th show this year. And hey, man, any of us can do that, man. So he celebrated that, man. He actually let me jump on for that. I appreciated that. Always much love to my Masonic brother. Look, also appreciate Danny getting those passengers back and forth over there in Air Canada. Getting them home safely.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. but look, man, the big fellas like this, man. We if one thing the Cowboys can do right, they can beat the Giants. That's what they do. We've done it for the last 15 straight games. Anyway, I don't want to bring up.
Was it 30? No, not 30 years. I'm sorry.
So, Sneaky.
God bless. I'll give you this. You're quick with that shit.
I promoted his show and everything. You see how buttered it is?
I'll tell you what.
He still come back. I let him do my little part. He won't even let me do that. But look, the Cowboys beat the Giants, man, this Sunday at high noon Dallas, Texas time. Cowboys 35, Giants 2.
I can't with you, bro.
You got one of your sacks.
You know what? It wouldn't be Chris if he didn't say that. It wouldn't be Chris if he didn't say that.
That's that sack they were going to get, bro. It's the sack. Okay, so
gave you your sack.
35-2 Cowboys, man.
Wow.
Appreciate y'all, man. Much love to everybody, man. Shout out. Everybody be safe, man. Have a happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah. Yep.
Some black eyed peas for me. Man, as the big fella always say, Dallas Cowboys for life.
Yeah, let me give a big shout out to St. Louis Joe, bro, in the building. Always WWE. Ivan Sosa in the building.
You see him?
The loyalist. We got Cowboy Beat in the building.
The great Cowboy Beat.
Big shout out, man. Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. We only growing, guys. We're only growing. It's gonna get bigger.
excited.
Hey, did you see he got retrofit right in the introduction?
I see it.
Hey man, hey,
videos, dancing.
hold on, player. Sometimes I screw up, player. You know, hey man.
Players fucked up.
Hey, yeah,
Players
man.
fucked up sometimes.
Yeah. In this first day of pads. Say man, you know, we all played, man. It's just something about that first day. Ain't nothing like it. It is nothing like it, man. Because now to me, tomorrow tells the truth. Today was but tomorrow tells the truth. Let me tell you about I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. You know, I know we all co-hosts, but you know, I like to have a little quick monologue before we get into a subject. You know, your ass always got to, spread shit and eating wings and
Motherfucker sprinting.
Calm down.
I haven't sprinted in 5 years.
Calm down, Mike. You
Sprinting in 5 years.
calm down, Mike.
What you sprinting right now?
Yeah, we got a long show. We can go as long as you want to, man. So 21, what you got for Brock today, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Brock. I appreciate the love on TikTok, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Welcome to the show. So hey, I got the hard hitting questions, so I got the controversial.
Yeah. You come out with that Waterburger in and out, right?
I was we kind of keep it light, but big fella, I gotta hit him with Walter Cronkite.
Okay.
Drake or Kendrick?
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never really grew up liking Kendrick like that, right? I've always been a big Drake fan, so I'm gonna say Drake, but not like us. Like I was telling Terrence the other day, because Terrence is a huge Kendrick fan. I was like, not like us has me feel like a certain way, because I'm like sitting there like vibing in that song, but it's like this is Drake, and I'm a Drake fan over Kendrick any day. So that's not the only Kendrick song I like. Yeah.
And remember, like, subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. If you love us, tell your friends about us. Like